For some of us, we have to get rid of the excuses. Somebody read the slide for me, would you please? Out loud.
When the Spanish explorer Cortez landed at Veracruz, the first thing he did was burn his ships. Then he told his men, "You can either fight or die." Burning his ships removed the third alternative, giving up and returning to Spain. Sometimes it takes more creativity to get rid of the excuses we put in the way than it does just to succeed. To just succeed.
You know, my experience is, and I think, and this may not be true for everyone, but in building our business, the first thing we have to do is sell ourselves. We have to sell ourselves on the fact that we actually deserve to succeed. It's okay to succeed. And here's what I think is interesting about the sales business. I've always found this to be a little bit fascinating. How many of you knew your manager for a long time before you contracted? How many of you only knew him for a few hours when you contracted? Now, what I think is interesting, a lot of times people sign up in this business and they go home and they tell their family, friends, or relatives, hey, I'm going to sell insurance. And what's the family, friends, and relatives' reactions usually?
Are you nuts?
Yeah, what? You're what?
You're nuts.
Now, here's what's funny about that. The reason we don't always feel like we get the support that we feel like we should have from our family is they already know what. They already know what a loser we are. I mean, they already know all the, God love them. They already know all the mistakes we made, right? We told our spouse the last time we got a job, hey, this one's going to work out. We told them when we got downsized, which is another way of saying what? Fired. Don't you love that word, downsized? Hey, we're downsizing you. In your mind, you're thinking, I think I just got fired. The truth is, they already know the mistakes. They know the times we made the promises and we didn't follow through. Guys, I think, I'll speak to guys on this, but women, I think that it translates. It's not that our wives don't believe us. It's not that our spouses don't believe us. I think the truth is they actually absolutely believe us. They believe everything we've done up to this point. And the problem is we haven't always followed through with what we said we would do. So now we walk in, and here's the interesting thing about it. You saw the ad in the paper or someone called you on the resume, right? And they invited you in to do what? For an interview, right? So you tell your spouse, and you get the monkey suit on, tell your spouse, you go limping out of the house. You tell your spouse, I'm going for a what?
Interview.
Interview. All right. And then after the interview, you get the job, and you come back, and what do you tell your spouse?
I got hired.
I got hired, and it cost. It cost what?
$250.
And they look at you and say what?
Are you nuts?
You're an idiot. You went for a job interview and paid money? What the heck's the matter with you? Hey, but you can trust me. See what good judgment I have? The truth is, our family, friends, and relatives, they already know the mistakes we already made. Now, here's a guy or a lady who's a stranger. They've never met you before. All they have are letters from an alphabet strung together on a resume that is interpreted to have a meaning. They meet with you for a short period of time, and what do they say to you? What did they say to you to get you to sign up?
You can make it.
You can do it. Get up. You can do it, right? You can do it. Somebody who doesn't know your history, well, they know the garbage we put together on the resume. You know, look good and smell good, right? But they look at you, and you know why? In my opinion? Because somebody said it to them. We all have a common background, and that background is we want success. So a stranger says, you can do this. Guys, I don't think it's that our spouse doesn't believe us. I think they absolutely believe everything we've done up to this point. The real truth is, we now have to give them a reason to believe. It's not that they don't believe us. We now have to give them a reason to believe something different. Does that make sense? And the truth is, how come someone's in our business 6 months, a year, and they still have the real estate license?
Because they don't act on it. It doesn't
There
work.
was something to fall back on. In case it doesn't work, give it up. Yeah. That's the truth. Here's what I've learned. I've seen this happen with a lot of agents. Maybe you'll be an anomaly and it won't be you. I'm going to give you 2 scenarios. There's no right or wrong answer, but I'm going to give you 2 scenarios, and you tell me which way you think is more common for a new salesperson, regardless of the industry, but we'll say our industry, for a new salesperson to think, Dave. You ready? And this is for everybody, but you go out and you make a presentation. However many phone calls, however many doors you knock, however many whatever you had to do to get in front of that person, you make a presentation. And when you get done making that presentation, Dave, you nailed that sucker. I mean, you did the best presentation you've ever done. You figured out their dominant buying motive. You presented a solution, which is your what? Product. And they see value in it. And they know that you did a great job. You ever been out on a call like that? I mean, you know you did a great job. They know you did a great job. You know the product's the perfect one for them. They know the product's what?
Well, you do.
Perfect for them, right? But you just can't get the signature, right? Just can't get the check. You ever had that situation happen? Just can't get that check. You go back to your car. You get in your car. And you think to yourself, I wonder if American Republic pays its claims. You think to yourself, I wonder if American Republic's a financially sound company. Or do you get back in your car and you think, can I do this? Will this work for me? Will I make any money doing this? Which way do you think? First way or the second way? See, I think most new people think the second one. I think most people think, gee, I wonder if I can do this. I don't think most people get back in their car and think, I wonder if American Republic pays their claim. I think most people think about themselves, not other people. You guys think, am I going to make any money doing this? Why do we think that? See, here's what I would encourage you to do. On Friday, I'm going to go back and I'm going to ask you if we helped you with these things. I would encourage you to make a final decision. I would ask you that at the end of the week, when you get done with your interaction here, that you go back home and you spend the weekend and make a final decision. And here's the final decision that I would encourage you to think about. Remember, I'm talking about your business, not mine. My business is doing just fine. I'm talking about making a final decision for your business. This is the industry, this is the company, and these are the products that I will succeed with. Because my experience is until you make that final decision that this is the industry, this is the company, and these are the products that I will succeed with, we're always going to think we have that real estate license back here to fall back on. And consequently, we're thinking about self-doubt. Can I do this? Will I make it? Will I make any money doing this? We're not thinking about what can I do different on
The close.
my next call, right? Because we're wondering whether we're going to make it. But once you make a final decision, this is the company, this is the industry, and these are the products I will succeed with, you can put that in a box and set it aside. Now our ego can allow us to focus on what do I need to do different on the next call. Because we're not wondering if we're going to make it. We already decided we're going to what? We're going to make it. See how that works? So the reason someone keeps a real estate license or welding license, the reason they keep that is they haven't really made a commitment to do this. And what is a commitment? A commitment is what you do long after the feeling you had at the time you made the commitment. Does that make sense? Isn't that what you want from your prospects? Don't you want a commitment from them? How would you know someone made a commitment?
Ask
Ooh, say that louder.
them. Ask them.
Ask them, yeah. Ask them. That's actually part of the closing process, which occurs when? When's the close occur?
In the beginning.
In the very beginning. Are you at the beginning of your career with American Republic? That's what we're asking you to do. Not for us. Listen, American Republic is $700 million. We'll probably be $1 billion at the end of this year or next year. If Lloyd Lofton quit today, you think they're still going to hit $1 billion? Yeah. Me being here is not going to affect that one way or the other. The truth is, if you quit tomorrow, we're still going to go forward, make $1 billion. The decision, that final decision, is for us. We have to get rid of our excuses.
Hold that up.